Alright y'all, we got a wake-up call against the Indiana Pacers. They're really friggin' good, and we're gonna have to make some adjustments if we want to win this series. Number one, the on-ball defense has to be better, because Paul George makes Jeremy Grant and me look like a joke on that one. But the only thing better than your on-ball defense being absolute trash is when your off-ball defense is just as bad too. We can't be leaving Sharif O'Neal open. I mean, he's a friggin' demigod already. Shout out to the prelude. I might do some videos on that. It'll be like a tutorial or something. And then if you want to see how we were doing offensively, this possession sums it up. I just stopped mid-pick and roll with the flat top. I reset, try to do another pick and roll with Ingram and Okafor. They're right there to stop us. This is pretty damn ugly. So we got to improve pretty damn quick. And we're going to jump right into game 2 here. We're already up 4 points, so that's pretty good. And we still can't defend Paul George. Okay, never mind. Well, that's not the best look in the world. Hopefully we don't just collapse the second that the video starts. Courtney Lee ran in my way, and he had a guy on him, but he was still able to make the jumper, so shout out to him. And, oh, look at that. We were actually ready for the off-ball defense that time around. Nerlens Noel doing what I expect him to do on defense. Somebody's got to be open. Oop, it's Conley. That's an excellent release. That's beautiful. That's an 8-point lead if I know how to math correctly. Now it's 7. And Miles Turner was open for the long 2. I'm pretty sure he can make that, but Paul George can make that one as well. Friggin' Paul George, man. The guy's a beast. Which makes sense. I'm not exactly breaking news to you on that one, but still, like, my goodness, that dude's tough to defend. And, well, I say that, and then he literally just falls over. That's not the defensive player that I know from Paul George, if I can use words correctly. He does hit that one, though, so Paul George is basically Kyle Korver at this point. Knocking down a million threes, can't play any defense. Shout out to him, I guess. We're getting to the free throw line. Rodney Hood's our best free throw shooter, although I tend to miss it with him a lot. I should just have Jahlil Okafor shoot them now that I think about it, because I never miss with him besides that one really bad moment. We win this one, so it's tied at 1-1. Don't freak out just yet. We're not going to go down 2-0 back to Indiana. We are going back to Indiana as Sharif hits that one to make it a 1-point game. And what are we going to do here? This is a really freaking weird play. And okay, we're getting to the free throw line. I like that. Miles Turner, aka Executor. Shout out to Pokemon Go. I've said shout out a million times in this video, so it's going to be one of those. 3 points. Paul George defended Ingram. And we got to just attack Sharif on the defensive side of the floor. Ooh, that was bad. I wanted to pass it to, I think it was Conley at the top of the key, but, I don't know, 2K decided to throw it to the flat top, or I'm lying to you and I really did pass it to Nerlens. I guess you'll never know. But you do know that it's a tie game. And this is looking like prime time, lose the game on the road situation. But luckily, Paul George once again maintaining his not good defense in this series. I don't know what's up with him. So we got a 2-point lead. But then we can't really defend him on the other way. Well, at least Ingram can't. Nerlens Noel's a beast. And have I ever mentioned to you how much I love Mike Conley? Not on like a personal level, but like you're a really good basketball player for my team kind of level. He gets inside, forces the help defense, and Nerlens the flat top. I wish 2K had a thing where you could like edit your player's hair and stuff within this game mode, because Nerlens' flat top would be like 12 feet tall at this point. I don't know what I'm talking about. We played good defense or something, I don't know. Rodney Hood at the line once again. Now we got an 8-point lead. And so there we go. Now we're up 2-1 against these guys in Indiana. But let me tell y'all something right now. The game 4, which could give us a 3-1 lead, or it could force Indiana to go 2-2 and make this a 3-game series, is pretty damn wild. So, I don't know. Just watch the damn game. Hopefully something cool happens. We're down 4 points. Forced to take a dumb shot with Mike Conley. Pacers got their lockdown defense on, because that seems to be the mentality with Indiana at all times. Dude whose name I can't pronounce makes it a 6-point game. Might as well just prepare for a 2-2 series right now, you know? Especially with Paul George open. Wait, he actually missed a 3? I'm pretty sure that dude's 3-point sliders were on 99 for this entire series. By the way, Mike Conley, have I mentioned how much I love that guy? What a big-time shot. That's like the most heroic shot that I've ever taken in this entire history of the channel. So that was cool. Nerlens jumped really friggin' high for that rebound. And Rodney Hood, well, I kind of just cheesed the CPU right here because it should have been a turnover, but it went right back to us. I cheesed the CPU, who does that all the damn time. Paul George getting to the line once again. Remember in episode 1 of this where I was talking about how Sharif O'Neal is a friggin' god? I mean, I said it like 3 minutes ago. He's not really doing anything. It's all Paul George. So we should probably just prepare for him to do some wild thing that's going to force this into a 2-2 series. Mike Conley probably shouldn't be jumping into 7-foot dudes, but it worked out for him. He got to the free throw line. He made both of them. Tie game with only 2 minutes left. Now we're a minute and a half, and it's still a tie game. And once again, Rodney Hood is really damn slow in 2K. I'm pretty sure he's decently athletic. I don't know. Sharif's out of the game, so that's good, although he really didn't do much. And now we got to ask Nerlens Noel to hit 2 free throws. He actually makes the first with a 61 free throw. It's interesting how we focus so much on improving his mid-range, but we never really improved his free throws, but he still dropped both of them in. He's kind of like Shaq. He can't hit free throws, but in the last minute of a game, he suddenly becomes like Steph Curry from the line or something. I don't know. That would have been really cool if Jordan Hill completed that, but he didn't. So can we actually put this game away? Brandon Ingram has to take a dumb three-pointer, and it seems that Indiana has a chance to pull off some cheese. Paul George, what the hell was that shot? What's up with the long falling down two-pointer when there's nobody in your face? Not very smart, my friend. So now we got to take this all the way down, but we do have to get it to Jahlil Okafor. They should know what's coming, and you will see. We get it to Jahlil. Indiana, they're going to bring the double team, give it out to the flat top and Nerlens. He did it again, boys. How many times now have teams double teamed Jahlil Okafor and they didn't realize that Nerlens Noel could hit a 15-footer? That's a huge shot. If Nerlens is not the MVP of this team, I don't know who is. And this, at one point, series that looked like it was going to be a huge 7 games of back and forth and all that, we seem to have a 3-1 lead. So perhaps the Pacers were not as much of a challenge as I thought. They've still been decently challenging, but at the same time, I mean, we're up 3-1, so there you go. And Jahlil finally didn't have a my career-esque game. He had a more normal, good NBA game, so yeah.